The facilitator's paradox, a real-time clash of procedural covenants, reveals the non-binary nature of effective group management. The anecdote presents a fundamental tension in high-stakes facilitation, the simultaneous enforcement of mutually exclusive agreements.
The facilitator established a covenant of open questioning alongside a strict commitment to schedule, a classic setup for operational conflict. When participant Q requested to speak as time pressure mounted, the facilitator's reflexive no created an immediate, public contradiction.
This moment of apparent failure, however, became a critical learning event, demonstrating that procedural rigidity is often counterproductive and that participant agency is a vital corrective mechanism. The incident underscores that the primary goal is not flawless rule adherence but the maintenance of productive group momentum.
Covenants as dynamic frameworks, formal agreements, are not static rules but living guidelines that require contextual interpretation. The workshop's 6 covenants functioned not as immutable law but as a shared value system designed to optimize group dynamics.
The collision between the ask anytime and stay on schedule principles was not a design flaw, but an inevitable stress test of the system. In the high-pressure environment of a workshop for 24 college presidents, individuals accustomed to authority and substantive dialogue, the covenants provided a common language for navigating the tension.
The facilitator's initial apprehension highlights a common pitfall, prioritizing the long-term process goal, the schedule, over an immediate legitimate participant need. This framework positions facilitation as a real-time arbitration between competing legitimate claims, not mere enforcement.
The mechanics of real-time arbitration, the resolution hinged on participant sophistication and the facilitator's calibrated loss of control. The critical analytical insight is that QS decision to ask the question anyway was the correct intervention, resolving the facilitator's paradox.
This action was predicated on QS' respect for the covenant framework. He perceived the contradiction and acted to rectify it, demonstrating high group process intelligence. The facilitator's subsequent realization that the question was brief and did not derail the schedule validated this participant-led correction.
The mechanics here reveal that effective facilitation often involves ceding momentary procedural control to the group's collective judgment. The facilitator's ability to reframe the embarrassment as humor indicates a shift from a control-based to a trust-based model where the group co-owns the success of the covenants.
Strategic imperative, embrace productive tension. Designing for occasional covenant collision builds resilience and enhances group ownership. The verdict is that a set of agreements designed to never clash is not only impossible but undesirable.
As noted, the tower's tension between opposites illuminates the core purpose of the gathering. The strategic projection is the facilitators must intentionally design with the understanding that covenants will conflict, using these moments as diagnostic tools for group health and engagement.
The future risk lies in over-engineering rules to prevent contradiction, which stifles organic dialogue and participant investment. The opportunity is to frame these collisions as shared puzzles for the group to solve, thereby deepening commitment to the overall process.
The next step is to train facilitators not in perfect enforcement, but in the art of graceful, observant navigation through inevitable procedural friction, leveraging it for greater group cohesion and outcome achievement.